I mean, we're here. We're doing it. Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. And I have to ask a question. Who asked for this fight? Let me ask the people. Who wants Jake Paul versus Ben Askren? Nothing. Silence. Guys, welcome back. As you can tell, I am pretty upset. Like, sub, and comment. Or don't. That's even better. And for a while, I thought Dylan Moran was going to fight him because there was whole talks. And I thought, oh, BJ Flores said he's going to fight like an actual pro fighter. But no, he's fighting the worst strikers in the UFC. And I mean, just look at this footage. Look, I mean, guys, let's use our brains here. Let's use our intellect. Let's use our subconscious. Let's use common sense here. I know, and I think Jake knows this, but he won't admit it. Why do people watch Jake Paul fight? It's to see him lose. Most people want to see him get knocked out. And he knows this. And that's why he will never fight someone like Dylan Moran, Vidal Riley, because he knows he would lose easily. And once he loses, nobody cares about him fighting anymore. Because I don't care. I'm not going to watch this fight live. And neither should you. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It is literally a waste of time for me to be making this video at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. This is a waste of my life existence. Jake put up this picture of comparing the records. Just because Ben Askren has won many Olympic medals and is a, renowned wrestler, not really though, that doesn't mean anything in boxing. That does not mean anything in boxing. You can win 3 Olympics, you can be a master in soccer and in wrestling, but if you've never boxed before and you're terrible at boxing and at fighting, it's over. It's all about, can you box? Do you have technique? Ben Askren does not have any of those things. He doesn't. Jake beating a guy who's had years of experience in combat sports is slightly more impressive than being Nate and beating Gib. And the thing is Jake had so many better opponents to pick from. Dylan Moran, Faye Sensei, Vidal Riley, Nate Diaz, Logan Paul. I know that they're not supposed to be fighting each other, but that fight would be very competitive. Counter argument to everyone saying, well, Jake hasn't fought anyone impressive and he's not done that. Is like, you have to build up your record and you're not supposed to fight the best of the best. But Jake claims to be the best of the best, and he claims he can be the best of the best, and that's Conor McGregor. Acts like he just beat Floyd or Vidal or KSI, you know what I mean? And he hypes himself up so much and his abilities up so much, and he says, I'm at this different level, I'm knocking out pros, I'm better than all of them, I'm at this really good level, and he really hypes himself up and he really makes himself out to be this amazing fighter that can take on competitive people. Dylan Moran didn't even want to have a competitive fight with him. He wanted to go down to the Mayweather gym and just box him. And if Jake is all about that lifestyle, went to Miami to become a boxer, which by the way, he's still partying masculine, while also looking pretty thick and fat, if you ask me. And I'm not saying that KSI is a quote-unquote good fighter, but he's a good fighter by YouTube standards. When Jake fights a boxer, and he's had 5 fights that have been against guys that don't know how to box, and you go up against somebody that knows how to box, you're either going to get embarrassed, you're going to get outboxed, or you're going to win, but it's going to show that you're not all that and you're pretty average and not this god level that you look like because you're taking on these easy fights. So guys, like, sub, comment, and do not watch this fight because it's a waste of time.